The first year with these guys, the overperformance was huge.
Hello. You working on anything important, big, catastrophically huge?
The start of the Premier League season means quite a lot of betting stuff going on, so we're pitching stuff next week and the week after, so I'm doing that, but I'm going away on holiday today, so trying to get my desk.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to Spain.
Lovely.
We're just catching up on the golf day and how that went and trying to understand what the benefits were. We've obviously had really, really good feedback. We're trying to do more and more events for this for clients. We're trying to gender balance it. We're just trying to think of more events. We are an agency that does things differently, so we cannot just do the same stuff as everyone else. Anyone that's been to our events will know it's always slightly different.
And so far we've got private jet, we've got submarine, abseiling down that building over there. Let's all go to a nudist place. I don't know, that's different, isn't it?
All right, good chat.
Knobs Cookbook.
I don't know what it stands for.
Right.
Anyway, it's an influencer, Lucy Mountain, and I met
Good
with
name.
her agent the other day from 16. Yeah, he sent me this.
Wow, flick through for me. Oh, these look like tasty treats. Wow. Can I pick out something that you can then bring in for me?
Right.
That one.
Okay.
You up for that?
I'll do it. Okay, bye.
Thanks. And not so subtle, fuck off. Hello, Shania. Podcast in 5 minutes.
So yeah, podcast this morning, then I'm off to Unbound at the Truman Brewery in Shoreditch. 20 minutes with Miles Jacobson, the studio director of Football Manager, who have been a long-term client of us. How we've used influencer marketing, how they've scrapped all of their traditional spend on TV, outside of home, and switched it all to digital, and actually seen better results year on year and record years in terms of sales the last 2 years since they've done that. So that's a really good case study. I'm looking forward to talking to Miles about that.
Research for today's talk, Megan?
No, research for today's podcast.
Oh, of course.
With Craig
Okay.
Pudsley.
So what is the podcast about?
We'll talk about voice, we'll talk about emerging platforms, so AR, AI, voice,
What's voice?
so like Alexa,
Ah.
Alexa, Google Home, and how marketing companies are starting to use that and how brands are starting to use that in order to get to audiences, 'cause it's such a growing market.
Testing.
Voice has that constant, very much since Cambridge Analytica, has that constant data security problem and perception that they're just taking everything you say. And I think that's something that all the companies need to deal with very, very cleverly in the PR world, because that's what seems to be a blocker here.
So we talked about this yesterday on our live stream. So the NHS released a skill with Amazon recently. Absolutely fantastic, really great experience. It's going to genuinely help a lot of people. You know, another channel to the NHS website. I think the mistake that they made was not communicating the transparency of it. Okay, because you can guarantee that there would have been a very strict security policy in place between privacy policy and security policy between Amazon and Google and the NHS for creating that skill. So. But that wasn't communicated well enough, and it meant that all of the press, the tabloids specifically, could just jump on that as a scare story, and then there you go. You got Alexa replaced my GP as a headline on the Metro, right? And it's just, yes, it's frustrating because that doesn't help anyone, and it's not a balanced view. But this happens with all new technology. We've seen the same kind of scare stories with AI generally as well.
They're going to take over the world.
Which is good. Yeah, exactly. We're all going to be out of a job.
See you later, guys. Hugo's on the move. Okay, main stage.
I want to talk about how the heart of this is how you position a brand, you sell product using influencers rather than TV. So where did that come from for you guys? Where did the push for that come from?
So about 5 years ago, I started noticing myself watching less and less TV adverts. You find yourself watching stuff more and more on catch up. Watching my nephews growing up who were watching everything on their iPads. So we were spending a lot of money because that inventory at half-time in the game of football
So pricey.
very expensive. And I didn't think that we were getting a good bang for the buck. The first year with these guys, the overperformance was huge.
And also the difference on social versus TV and other forms of media is we can't stop it going. if it's good content and we get it to the right audiences and they care, it flies. So you get so much added value. I think our overperformance is 140, 150% of what we said we'd deliver, just because we can't stop it.
Year one, record sales, we were around 8% up, with not a single person saying to us, where's your TV ad? Year two has been another 8% of growth. You normally trend up about 2%. So trending up 8% is pretty good, then 8% another year. That 8% doesn't include Germany. That's another 20%. Spending almost identical amounts of money, but doing much more clever creative.
What advice would you offer to people looking to go into the influencer space to change the perception of their brand?
If you work with the right company and you're targeting the right people, it can't actually fail unless you've got the wrong message.
Yeah, I think forgetting the vanity metrics, understanding that followers don't matter, engagement doesn't really matter, it's about who you're engaging with and with what. And looking at what that comes out in the back end as well. Everything we look at with Football Manager is driving click-throughs to Steam, because that's where people go and buy it, right? So we're targeted on how many people we can go and get to the Steam store, because if we're getting them there when they've come from a Football Manager-based message and a call to action, then it means that they're far more likely to convert and transact, and that's what success looks like in the long term for these guys, and for our partnership to keep on growing.
Harry, Hugo.
Very good, thank you very much. Appreciate it. It was really good, actually. Miles is great. He's a real advocate for what we do and what we've been doing over the last couple of years for them. Great to talk actually really in depth about a client and how we run a campaign and why we chose certain things. Look forward to working with them again this year.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. It's my second to last day.
What do you mean? Ever?
Internship.
Oh.
I'm an intern.
No!
Yeah, I know, so I haven't been in the vlog.
You haven't? Well, here you go. Here's your chance to shine. Have you enjoyed your time here?
Yeah, it's been really lovely. I'm very, very happy that I got this opportunity.
Yeah.
But no, I've just learnt a lot.
And you've had good mentorship?
Yeah, Jess has been so lovely.
Really?
Like I've been with her like every single day. I'm on the campaigns team and everyone's been really nice.
So, what are you going to do from here?
Well, I'm a second year student at Southampton.
Oh, so you're going back to uni?
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to uni.
And then maybe you'll be back?
And maybe, hopefully.
You're part of the herd now. Go for the high fives today. High five.
My hands are wet.
Look, it says here.
What?
This is the No BS cookbook.
Alright.
We called it Knobs.
It's not knobs, it's no bullshit cookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching today's vlog. Like, subscribe and comment below anything you want to see in the next few vlogs, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.